You could literally take any flat stone like this that's drilled straight through. This had a teeny tiny hole, but it's drilled straight through. And this looks like bright white, but that's just the light hitting it. This is actually kind of a silvery gray seashell and very iridescent, very fun. This is a blue seashell composite, kind of gray. You gotta, let's see this in the light. And these are two little African turquoise, which is green jasper. These are two little more shell beads. I think these are 4mm. Those are slightly less. They look like maybe 3.5mm. Really very close. But anyway, that's 6mm. So anyway, the point is you take a flat stone that's drilled straight through, and then you get a bunch of beads and just put them across the top and wire it all together. And instant pendant that looks really unique and different, just like unlike anything else. So I'm probably going to take too much, but this is 22 gauge silver, and I took about 7 inches. And it's so self-explanatory. Just like put the beads on, carefully thread one end through your big stone, big flat stone. Now the only caveat with this is I wanted it to be drilled from the corner to the corner. It's not, it's through the side, but that's okay. We can just move it to where we want pretty simply. You're just gonna crimp it right here and crimp it right there. And we'll just pretend it's coming up from here. And if the wire fights you, you just fight it back and you tell it you're boss. Now, see how pretty those lay against there? Look at that. Especially that composite of blue seashell, looks kind of like a planet. And I purposely picked these so they're slightly larger when you put all 5 of them together than the width of that stone from corner to corner, because I want to bend them into kind of an S shape. So there we have it, just like that. Just get that a little tighter in there and bring it to the top here, and then twist. That's pretty much it. And this is like super easy. Twist that. Look at that. Now you can adjust it a little bit more, get it just right, right? And you can take both of these and make a double loop, or in this case, because I don't want it to be yanked out of its place because it got moved to the corner, I'm going to strengthen it by bringing this one down and back, and I'm going to have him come through here, grab that corner right there, pull it tight. Keep pulling it as tight as you possibly can. Check the front, make sure it didn't get moved, where nothing got moved where you don't want it. And then I'm gonna bring him back up. Oh, he almost doesn't have enough, just has enough to anchor him at the top again, because I need to anchor him at the top again to make the whole thing work. Push that back where we want it. You know what? We don't need to anchor him at the top. This is pretty tight. It's just we're gonna come through here a couple times and just end it. So just come through there, pull tight again. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna make a spiral and tuck it in the back there. Now, if you want to do better than me, take a slightly longer piece of wire, maybe a whole foot, you know, which is like 26 centimeters, and have it come all the way back up and then use it in the top loop. But we're left with the way I did it, with one little tiny strand, which is plenty to make the top loop. 26 gauge is strong enough, as long as you secure it well. So we're just going to make a nice little loop, and then we're going to scarf it around itself, which means while holding it, we're just going to take the wire and wrap it around and around. And I had to take the pliers out so I can get it up higher, but just carefully wrap it. And that's pretty cool. We used up almost all the wire right there. Just cut it halfway across the loop there, tuck in that little end. Cut it one more time, get it just right so it tucks really nice, nicely bend it towards the middle of that little bowl formed by the scarf, and then turn and press it into the bowl. Boom, it's tucked. Straighten that out. Still have our little S curve in the front. Look how pretty. I'm telling you, that stone just makes it. I can't really take credit for it. That stone is just so pretty. But the stone by itself, you know, is just looks like a tiny bead. When you give it this framing with the other stones and the backdrop of this iridescent seashell, like, super cute little necklace. And how much effort was that? It was, you could literally make one of these every 3 minutes if you just lined up your wire and your stones and you had an assembly line going. So fun. Now you can turn this a quarter turn and put your chain through it. Or you can, if you like the loop to show, you can put like 2 or 3 jump rings. That's what I like to do. And it gives it like a little extra character. And then put your chain or cord. Boom.